coming right up. The Knicks taking up. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to Got a chance now to take a look at some numbers. For Zach LaVine.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at the true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Siakam is out there with Wendell Carter. Then there's Powell. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Peterson in at the 2. And for the Trailblazers, here's Topic.
Textbook bounce pass there, perfectly timed.
Giddey with it. Here's Peterson. Siakam passes to Peterson. 6 on the shot clock. Over Coulibaly. Peterson misses. Here are the Trailblazers with the ball. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team. They set the pick. A stupendous finish in traffic. So, Brent, when you were playing, what was your approach to the first game of a back-to-back? Anything different?
No, really nothing different, Kevin. I mean, the games just pile up. So go back to your routine, staying with your routine, making sure you're on time with when you eat your meal, when you get to the arena, when you're doing your pregame warm-up. A lot of those things allow your mind to settle in to what it is your body is about to go through to compete every night on an NBA floor.
Jokic, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Peterson. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the score by New York. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt, and they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
The first one falls. And he makes the first but misses the second. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Siakam passes to Powell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first free throw of the game.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Koulibaly. Peterson grabs the miss.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
There's the steal. In the corner, it's Koulibaly. Nailed from three-point land.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Peterson. Now here's Giddey. Over Topic. Giddey, no good. Pass to Topic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A three ball. And the Trailblazers, another three.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Carter kicks to Giddey. Back to Carter. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist.
A highly coordinated big fella. Carter Jr. has a variety of moves down low that he can beat defenders with.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Here's the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been fantastic from three-point land in the last 10. Number 1, the Knicks.
Incredible accuracy from deep over the past couple games. Great floor spacing. And, of course, their shooters have all the confidence in the world right now.
Here's Topic. 17 points in his last outing. Three-pointer. Carter pulls it in. Knicks trail by 5. And here is Giddey. He has yet to score. Carter the pass to Siakam. Now here's Powell. Shot clock at 5. Shot from 16. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Trailblazers leading by 5. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table, and he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, you need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
And playing with some force on the interior. You gotta love Carter Jr. playing with that level of physicality.
And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Back to Giddey. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be Nikola Topic.
Giddey at his size can get to the inside and make some things happen, that time drawing a foul.
The Knicks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And that one misses.
And part of his game that he's still working on, Giddey growing at the line.
He hits the second from the line. Portland leading by 4. Pass to Topic. to the middle. Here's Holt. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Trailblazers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for two.
Shooting two.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Knicks trail by 6. Here's Peterson. Pass to Siakam. Can't connect from short range.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
There's a screen to the inside and stolen by Siakam. Let's go. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, and they didn't get blown out in that game, but it felt deflating, and it felt like they got crushed. And they could not get anything going, no matter who they had out on the court.
Here's Peterson. Portland making their last shot. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Siakam. Now Powell. He had 16 points in the win against the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Right now for the Knicks. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at New York. Winding things down this season, they're in that all-important 9th position within striking distance of a playoff spot.
And right now for the Knicks, they're not in a good place right now as a ball club. After the success of last season, they were expecting bigger and better things this year.
Well, as rocky a season as it's been for them, they're still right there in the playoff hunt. They can peak at the right time, just before the playoffs. Maybe they can recapture a little bit of last year's magic.
Now Richardson, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Caruso with the ball. Now here's Richardson. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Outside LaVine. And here is Kispert. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And Zach LaVine hits from deep.
Yeah, and we don't talk about the shooting of LaVine enough. Connecting from 3 at a great clip over his career.
Here's Caruso. The 3 picked off in midair. It's deflected. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Portland?
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
The free throw drops for Caruso. And so he hits both. Knicks trail by 9. Outside, Levine. Shot on the wing, and he hits the jump shot. Levine's got 5.
What helps Levine from mid-range? He gets such great lift off the floor.
Richardson left side. Clock at 6. Shot from 12. 2 points. That one goes. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pass to Kispert. There's the pick. Lets it go from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Richardson after New York gets the 3. Here's LaRavia. 14 points from him the last game against Washington.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
To the right side. Lets it go from 14. And again, it's New York.
Hard to leave any player that wide open from that distance.
There's 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. Moreno. Rebound by Kispert. Knicks trail by 4. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Down low. Here's Moreno. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Pass to Levine. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Here's LaRavia. Still without a basket. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Here he goes. Pass to Kispert. New York moving it around. Here's Levine. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Portland out in front. They're up by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
New York trailing. They've got Topic. He's out there with Koulibaly. And it's Laravia in at the four-man position. They're the group that Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Here's Laravia. No scoring in this one. 5 to shoot. Now Koulibaly. It's rebounded by New York. Carter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Peterson. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside. Peterson's got his second basket of the night.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Now Koulibaly. Poked loose. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Peterson. He's defended by Koulibaly. And here's Carter. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Moving it up. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now here's Giddey. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
And so here is New York. The Blazers getting the bucket. Drilled from 11 feet out. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
And Koulibaly gets it to go.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Peterson. Now here's Powell. Not a lot of room. Here's Giddey. Here's the 3. He can't get that one to fall.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Topic, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Portland shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And New York making a change here. Siakam's checked in. And he's good on the second. And so it's New York with it, trailing by 4. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
The fans certainly got their money's worth in that game. Boy, was that a battle, and it turned out to be a real gritty win for them.
Man, they had to scrape and claw just to get themselves back into the game and into overtime, but they really kept their composure in the extra 5 minutes, and it paid off for the win.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. LaRavia. Covered by Siakam. Here's Topic. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Pass to LaRavia. 6 to shoot. There's the pick. Tries the spin move. It's good from about 19 feet. Knicks trail by 4. Here's Peterson. Carter with the screen. Pulls it from the elbow. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Pass to LaRavia. Holt defended by Carter. Here's Holt. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp. The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Peterson the pass to Siakam. Here's Peterson. He's defended by Koulibaly. Peterson misses. Trailblazers leading by 6. Pass to Koulibaly. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Koulibaly's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Trailblazers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The Knicks making a switch here. And now a glance at the 2K leaderboard with a list of the NBA's top assist men over the past 10 games. You look at Topic, 3rd in assists and a great leader.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
Here's Holt. Siakam pulls it in. And so Siakam will bring it up for New York. 6-point game. Takes it from 10. That's tipped. Inside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. New York has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. On the wing, Giddey. Pass to Peterson.
Trailblazers foul. Koulibaly. First personal foul. First team foul.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Peterson. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. And New York with a change here, too. Levine's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Fires for three. That shot misses. Knicks trail by 4. Siakam kicks to Giddey. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And Giddey thinks he's out there playing Australian rules football with that kind of play.
Second team foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
Giddey, one of those guys who, when he's on the floor, plays with that kind of joy that Steve Kerr often talks about with Steph Curry. This is a guy who wants to keep improving in any way that he can.
Toe pitch. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Tuesday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic.
And looking at the Philadelphia matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And the Knicks making a change here. And he makes both free throws. Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Peterson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Portland. That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
There's a good screen. Just 5 to shoot. It's Richardson on the wing. It's deflected. Levine feeling it out a bit. Pass to Peterson. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Siakam. And he converts the layup. Siakam's got the lead up to 2 now for the Knicks. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Well, right away, they've been hassling ball handlers, just swarming defense and very active with their hands, looking for any chance to force any kind of turnover.
Pass to Caruso. Koulibaly with it. Over Peterson. And Koulibaly gets it to go. Koulibaly's got it all tied up now for Portland.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's Peterson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Zach LaVine. His last 10 games, he's averaging 14 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
Now here's Caruso. Tight defense on him. There's the screen. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's Starling, defended by Caruso. Starling, the pass to Peterson. Over Koulibaly. Peterson misses.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Here's Richardson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Richardson's got his second bucket.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Here's Peterson. He's got 14. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Koulibaly with it. 9 points last game. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's the lob to the hoop.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Richardson finds Koulibaly. Right wing. It's tipped. Puts it up. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2. New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. For the past 10 games, these teams have been fantastic on rebounding. In third, the Knicks.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
.137 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Peterson. Shoots over Caruso. New York, no good that time either.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half. Clock at 4. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Pass to Peterson. To the paint. Shot from 12. He can't hit that time.
He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Here's Richardson. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. New York's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Pass to Peterson. Some nice passing by New York here. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. Portland's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Koulibaly. And he uses the glass on the layup. Koulibaly's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Here's Peterson. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's all tied in Portland. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard-fought first half. What changes have to be made to get a little separation?
They're making tough shots. We're trying to stick to our concept, so we got to come back, make plays, make shots, and, just stay solid.
Always a challenge for a young team. Thanks for your time, Zach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hey everybody, it's Portland Trailblazer basketball on tap in a game that's proven to be a healthy matchup through the first half.
Chucking up all those threes is clearly not working for them. They need to balance their attack.
Yeah, you want to put your players in a position to succeed, and I don't see that in the first half.
And time for a look here at how the West is shaping up as we continue to work our way through this season.
You take a look at Portland, they're frustrated, and you can understand their frustration. They were expected to be good this year. Their fan base was fired up, but it just hasn't come together.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so it's Giddy with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. On the court for the Knicks, they've got Siakam. Also Carter out there. Powell is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Peterson in a shooting guard. And so here's Portland. Wendell Carter unable to get his last shot to go.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Giddey with the bounce pass. Powell for three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Holt. Buries it from three-point range. And it's a 5-point Trailblazer lead. Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
Corey Kispert's checked in for the Knicks. Pass to Peterson. Inside. And he slams it one-handed.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coach has always talked about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Here's Peterson. After the Trailblazers pick up two, it's tipped. They get it back. A shot's good from Kispert.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Trailblazers leading by 4. Pass to Topic. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Now, Coulibaly. 5 on the clock. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Coulibaly's got 15.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Peterson, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Good on both. Here's Topic. He's got 6. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. To the left wing from outside the arc. Peterson grabs the miss.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Powell kicks to Kispert. Carter outside. Siakam sets a screen for Carter. Peterson misses.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Here's Topic. On the wing, Koulibaly. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Topic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Knicks trail by 4. Here's Siakam. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam.
And the numbers now for Pascal Siakam.
This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Trailblazers leading by 4. Pass to Topic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. One on Kispert.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Trailblazers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. That free throw, good from Topic. Both good from the line that time. And here are the Knicks now. They trail by 6. Kispert, the pass to Siakam. Now here's Powell. Defense right on him. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Koulibaly. He's got 15. Down low. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Koulibaly's got 17.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Powell. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
What a throwdown. Siakam making sure no one gets in his way.
Here's Topic. 4-point game. Now Koulibaly. Poked away. And a fast break now for New York. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Now, the shooting guards you see listed there have been the ultra-reliable players for the past month. Take a look at their percentages from the field during that time. You take a look at Koulibaly, 4th in the league and as consistent as they come.
You know, in tight or outside, these are all very reliable and consistent shooters. It's a safe option to put the ball in their hands and let them create something for themselves.
Well, the array of moves that each of those players has is just about unlimited. Whether it's in tight or outside, they know how to free themselves up and find the best shot possible. It's reflected in their shooting percentages.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Laravia's checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
This is as good as it gets from the charity strike here in the second.
Here's Topic. He's got 8. Five on the clock. It's rebounded by New York. Siakam's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Here's Topic. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Pass to Laravia. Here's Topic. Covered by Siakam. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Topic has got 11 points.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Peterson the pass to Carter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's a huge body down low. When Carter Jr. gets that kind of position, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Holt defended by Kispert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for Koulibaly.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
And the first one at the line is good. Richardson, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And New York making a change here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Levine passes to Carter. Back to Levine. Pass to Powell. It's blocked. Holt guarded by Powell. Powell pulls it in. And so Powell will bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 3-point game. Carter sets the pick for Levine. Launches a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Levine's got 8 points.
Shooters shoot. Even from well beyond the arc, Levine makes that shot look easy.
Holt guarded by Powell. Pass to Laravia. Here's Topic. And Levine with the block.
And what a block from Levine. Love seeing him be so engaged on defense.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And checking out numbers for Richardson. How last month turned out for him, averaging about 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
This is his specialty. He sits on the bench, he gauges what's happening offensively, and he comes in and sticks the opponent's top scorer to freeze him out.
Pass to Levine for the lead, and he lays it up and in. Levine's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Good job by Levine fighting for that position.
Holt guarded by Powell. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And that one misses. New York's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Levine wide open. That 3 off the mark. For Portland, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Richardson outside. Holt defended by Kispert.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for Portland. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. New York's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. For 3, Levine. That shot off.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Pass to Caruso. For 3, Richardson. It's rebounded by New York.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Now here's Kispert. They set the screen to the inside. No good with the layup. Portland leading. To the middle. Here's Moreno. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Portland.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
So he gets them both. Knicks trail by 4. Now here's Levine. 10 points for him. Launches it. No good on that one. Portland's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Count that one. 19 points in the game.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Pass to Powell. Just 5 to shoot. Trying to end the drought. New York needs to get off a shot. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Levine.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Caruso, a screen on Powell. Going inside. Doesn't go, only his 3rd miss in 9 tries. And so Powell will bring it up for New York. New York moving the ball around. And it's blocked. Arabia passes to Holt. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
He lobs it up, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see which teams made the most of their opportunities on the offensive glass this month. 5th best, the Trailblazers.
They have been aggressive underneath. I mean, they're playing with a physicality that you don't often see, and it's led to a lot of second chance points.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for Portland. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
It's on Zach LaVine.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
At the line for Portland, Koulibaly. 2 shots.
That's good from Koulibaly. He hits both from the stripe. 1:33 left to play in the 3rd. Now here's Kispert. Defended by Caruso. Here's the screen. LaVine inside the three-point line. Caruso grabs the miss. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run right now. .105 left in the 3rd quarter. And a fast break now for New York.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Portland leading by 5. Inside. That one goes in. 6 points for him.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Kispert kicks to LaVine. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And over the years, LaVine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Here's Koulibaly, guarded by LaVine. Koulibaly with it from downtown. A shot, no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Trailblazers lead by 5. From Portland, we're back in a moment. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Siakam.
First team foul. At the line for Portland, Koulibaly taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. That one is no good. Knicks trail by 5, and on the floor for New York here in the fourth. They've got Powell. Carter out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Peterson in at the 2-guard. And so here's Portland. The Knicks making the shot. Pass to Topic. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
Well, we saw the same kind of attack in the last game. Ferocious effort in back-to-back outings.
Here's LaVine after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Carter sends the pick for LaVine. No good from outside. Portland leading by 5. Now for an update on Josh Giddey's injury, let's send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Knicks head athletic trainer. And, guys, unfortunately, he has a collapsed lung. Obviously, that's very bad news. There's lots of heavy heads in that training room. Right now, they have no idea when he'll be able to return. But certainly not tonight, guys.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Here's Peterson. It's rebounded by Koulibaly. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Topic. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Elite passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
And again, it's the Knicks missing. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Knicks with the rebound. Carter's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Peterson the pass to Siakam. Powell with it. Lets the 3 fly. Kick out to LaVine. That one falls coming off Carter's feet.
He has been an absolute wrecking ball from outside during this half, guys.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Topic. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Topic has got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Siakam. Nice open look, but it's no good.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
Back to Koulibaly. Portland moving the ball around. The three hits the three-point bomb. And it's an 11-point Trailblazer lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Powell, the pass to Peterson. Carter against Richardson. Richardson with the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Down low. Oh! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Peterson misses. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run. This one for three, and another three for Portland.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
The Knicks call time. Kisper's checked in for Levine. Kispert dishes to Carter. Siakam outside. And the Knicks miss again.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Powell kicks to Siakam. Shot to stop the run. Knocks down the three ball.
Siakam, that's a developing area, so don't give him a reason to shoot another.
Pass to Topic. To the paint. Looking for Koulibaly. He gets it there. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
And New York making a change here. Man's checked in.
Terrence Mann.
And Portland has possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Topic. Pass to Koulibaly. Here's Holt. Off target from three-point range. And so Powell will bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 13. Here's Siakam, and it's denied. Here's Topic. Holt, guarded by Powell. Here's Holt. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Knicks making a switch here.
At the line for one.
And he's been to the line much more here than he was in that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
Here's Peterson. And here is Powell. There's the triple. Peterson misses.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Kicks it out to Siakam. Shoots the three. No good there.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Knicks trail by 16. Here's Starling. Siakam outside. To the inside. Powell. That's good.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Here's Topic. Pass to Koulibaly. Clock at 6. Puts up a deep three. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Koulibaly's got 22.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Here's Topic. Down low. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Number 33, shooting one.
An idea of voter fatigue, Brent. Do you feel voters get tired of the same guy winning every single season?
Yeah, I think they do, Kevin. And it's a shame because, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, those players looking back at the statistics from any given season deserve to be the MVP or all defense. And I hope that maybe that atrophy doesn't take place this year.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball, following the score by New York. To the middle. Power down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, just one turnover in the first half, but it's been a different story here in the second half. He is not doing a good job of keeping the ball in his mitts.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Trailblazers leading by 20. Here's Topic. Pass to Koulibaly. Here's Topic. They set the pick. And the three off target.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Over to the wing. Here's Starling. 5 to shoot. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
At the line for the Knicks, Starling.
One shot.
Shooting one.
On the free throw, no good. It's rebounded by Koulibaly. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. The Knicks call time. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He'd finally had enough of their losing streak, and it's going to take something special to regain some kind of momentum. And his effort has been very special tonight. Here's the floater. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And you think about rookies coming into the NBA, it seems, Brent, that veterans are a little bit easier on the rookies now than they were in the past.
I think we romanticize, Kevin, a lot of those stories that we heard from the old days about veteran players giving it to the younger players. And certainly that's going to happen, especially at the beginning of the season. But these guys have known each other for a long time, and these friendships and bonds have started from years ago. So a little bit less and less. It's still fun to poke at the rookies, just a little bit.
Great look, but off the mark.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now, here's Siakam. Here's Peterson. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Driving inside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Trailblazers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Pass to Topic. Connects from three-point range. Topic has got 14 points now in the second half.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
The shot by Starling, no good. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Topic. 6 on the shot clock. They set the pick. Portland needs to get off a shot. And stolen by Siakam. And now the Knicks on the break. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now, Caruso. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports